Hello everybody. Today is not a reaction video, instead it's more of, I could call it a short story and a lesson at the exact same time. You can take it as you like. But two things I'd like to touch on. One, curating your friends. Two, which I'll get into the later part of the video, managing time properly. So first off, on curating your friends, I will put this into a perspective that I know of because it happened yesterday, which is the inspiration of me making this video. Reason of why I'm drinking cold water, because I regularly don't. I decided to drink yesterday. And I know some people are gonna look at me like, what? I drink every day, that's normal. Yeah. I decided to drink yesterday and I hold myself up to that high of a standard because I hold myself up to that high of a standard because I'm trying to make something of myself, trying to be somebody. I'm trying every which way. I have a YouTube up, I have a TikTok. You should go follow that at Break the Resistance. It's the same profile picture I have on here. I can't say for the videos on it because a lot of it's just random, but more or less it follows the same trend of motivational self-help, sometimes funny. A lot of it's informational, but regardless, get another sidetrack with a quick plug. But I hold myself to a very high standard. I trying to be somebody. I have a YouTube, I have a TikTok, I'm in Hustlers University, I'm in the copywriting campus, and I will say this is a quick side note. If Trinidad had a PayPal, I would have already had $30,000 in the bank. I wouldn't even need to work anymore. That is how good it is. But not the point of this video. If you would like me to elaborate, I don't know, anybody could say something. I have like, what, 10 subscribers. 10 subscribers. It's gonna grow. I have faith, but still. I decided to drink yesterday and it made me non-functional for a good amount of the day. Wasn't able to get most of my stuff done, wasn't able to hold any food down, was just a complete mess. And worse off, when my brother found out about it. Now, to clarify, this is not a brother by blood. This was just a friend that I met like 7 to 8 years back. We just decided to start talking about video games. And from there, it just went off. We had a lot of trust. We had a good bond between both of us, which is something a lot of people could say, yeah, I have friends, we cool. A lot of them I could call if I in a fight or if I in a this and a that, whatever. No, you don't have something like what we have, because when he found out about it, his first reaction was not the stereotype reaction of, but what you drink yesterday, you didn't call a boy, you could have meet up, you could have gone and find some girls, you could have buy my drink, I would have buy you something. No, it's nothing like that. Me and him both trying to make something of himself. Currently he in YTEP and he surpasses, like, almost, no, not almost, he surpassed the entire class when it comes to the curriculum. He is just waiting on other pieces to unlock because he is just that far ahead. He teaches other children right now. That is how smart he is. He is very brilliant. So he did not get down on my case on the sake of I didn't call him to drink. He just got so pissed off that I wasted so much of the day just deciding to soul away and not do anything with a positive ROI in return, that it physically hurt. That the guilt on that hurt. And that is why you have to curate your friends properly, because where are some people gonna be like, you should call me, can do this, we could do that. No. He said you could have, because it was honestly my fault. I take full responsibility for it. I could have been doing something positive with the morning. I could have hit the gym. I could have do some push-ups. I could have properly eat something. I could have probably learned a new skill. I have swords and homemade knives over there. I could have probably sharpened one of them and get some practice done in. I could have practiced on my heavy bag. I do MMA on the often as a hobby. I could have done so many things, but why did I decide to drink? I have no idea. Brain went for some period of time. But he had so much words for me about why it was wrong during a weekday when I'm trying to make myself something. And that is the kind of friends you need to surround yourself with, the kind that push you to to be better than you were yesterday, to be better than you were before, every day, always improving, raising yourself up to be, not even raising yourself up. It's like a step ladder that goes side to side. You have to raise each other up going as you move along. Because if you try to just get yourself up and leave him down there, then you're not a friend. You're just a jackass. Alright? Whenever he needs help, I'm literally one message away. 10 o'clock in the night, 1 in the morning, 2 o'clock during the day, don't care. Give me a call. I'll be on site. I'll have a weapon. Don't know what it might be. I just defaulted to a fight. Why? Never mind. I just defaulted to a fight. But yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. And a lot of people could say yes, I have friends, we talk, we do things like that, they have my back. But tell me how much of your friends are gonna hear you were drinking during the day and berate you for wasting time, and berate you for wasting time, and not tell you that you could have been doing something with a positive ROI during that time you were drunk off your ass. Because I know a lot of people, when they have friends that say you could have been doing something better, could have been doing something more positive, what you're drinking for, what you're wasting your money for, they are usually the friends that get cut off the first, because everybody just takes offense to it. Like, you can't control my life, what you know about me? I could drink whenever I want. That's big man. Yeah, use big man. Big man still broke. I still broke, but at least I trying something. That's why I get into the second part of this video, managing time. But first off, I want to tell you about the people that you're there around. Have you heard about the 5-person rule? Right? This is the rule of 5 people. You are the sum total of the 5 people you stick around. Let's use the example of ice cream makers. If you only stick around 5 ice cream makers and all they talk about is how to store ice cream, how to make ice cream, the flavors, how to color it, how to get a different texture, soft serve, rocky road, and permafrost, I don't care. I know it have ice cream that nowadays are able to withstand a fucking flamethrower. If you stick around those 5 ice cream men, within the end of 2 months, you're gonna become the 6th ice cream man. Same thing. You stick around a bunch of waste of times, you're gonna become the 6th waste of time. You stick around a bunch of businessmen, you're gonna become the 6th businessman. You stick around a bunch of millionaires, you're gonna become the 6th millionaire. Because everything that they talk about, you become the sum total of those 5 people. So curate your friends, curate your group properly, see what you want out of it, and then allocate yourself into those groups to get a positive on what you want out of it. Because I can guarantee, if life was like a video game, if it was, like, take Dark Souls for example. In Dark Souls, you start off, you create your character, you could create whatever you want, a knight, a mage, a cleric, deprived, doesn't matter. You could create a character and you could allocate your points and attributes into things like strength, dexterity, health, intelligence, faith, doesn't matter. I can guarantee nobody is ever going to allocate all the points into just faith and then use a sword. Because if you allocate all your points into faith, you're gonna need to use miracles, you're gonna need to use spells, and I can guarantee nobody's just going to allocate everything and then pick up a sword and complain, but why isn't this work? Of course it's not gonna work. Of course it's not going to work. You put everything in the wrong area and then expect something else to work. Like, you people, I hear these people saying it all the time. Yeah, I gotta like to be rich, boy. I gotta like to have that nice life. What you doing to get that nice life? You're there around people, you're talking to people, you're doing your research, you are around the right company. No, you're around a bunch of fuck-ups. You're around a bunch of people that only want to go and drink on the weekend, party, waste time, chase someone, and waste money. That is not a good ROI activity. If you want to get to where you want to go, you need to curate your groups properly. And I don't care what group or which area I stick to. It could be copywriting, it could be YouTube, it could be drug dealing. I wouldn't even go down that route because my brother and I know that is not something I would go down. Probably. But still. Could be anything. My brother is not somebody I'm going to trade for anybody because he has my best interest in heart and I still have his. That is the bottom line, bottom denominator. That is it. That is how it will be. That is how it's going to stick. And I would love to hear anybody say otherwise. Now, as we move along from curating your friends, now you have to go about how you manage your time, because a lot of what you do, time also ties into the people you are around. Because sorry about that, just finished eating. Time and managing your time properly has a lot to do with the people that you stick around. Just like I said, the 5-person rule. You stick around a bunch of fuck ups, you're gonna be the sixth fuck up. Stick around a bunch of businessmen, you're gonna be the sixth. So if you want something out of life, you want to be at a certain place, you want to be at a certain area, you have to manage your time properly, along with the people you keep in your inner circle, to make sure it gets you where you want to be. Look at the way this country is going. I live in Trinidad and Tobago, and I'm very certain most of my audience is just going to be from Trinidad and Tobago, because that's how the algorithm works. I live in Trinidad and Tobago. The state of this country is absolutely atrocious. Gas prices went up 7 times in the past 2 years, and the price of flour is just that mind-bogglingly shit expensive, not shit cheap, alright? Shit expensive. That you could be going in the grocery and you're gonna be looking at a 25-pound sack of flour and just they thinking, do I need to buy this flour for roti, or do I want to send my child to college? You're not supposed to be in the grocery making life decisions and life choices. You're supposed to be in the gas station trying to look at your bank account and delegate which part of your life is more unnecessary than gas. You're not supposed to be doing that. And that's why I say you have to manage your time properly. Because with the state of this country going, you don't have time to screw around. You don't have time to get drunk on the weekends. You don't have time to go and chase women. You don't have time to go and just do bullshit with no ROI activity whatsoever. If I could help it, I would easily just go walk, drive, travel around Trinidad. If I had the funds, I would travel around Trinidad, go and meet businessmen, go and meet people who want to know about money, meet entrepreneurs, meet anybody who could at least give me some kind of help to get me to where I want to go. The time to take to doing that is not a waste of time. Even if you have to travel 2 hours for a 5-minute meeting, you're not missing anything while you're chasing your dreams, your goals, and your ambitions. And if you surround yourself with friends that don't want to see you chasing that would rather just mess around on the weekend, waste time, get drunk, get hungover, go and sleep with random females. If you want to go and do that, that's fine. That's completely fine. If you want to do that, and if you think everything I'm saying is complete bullshit, if you feel you's big man and thinking, well, everything I saying is garbage, by all means, copy. Go for it. Go for it. Me, personally, I know what I want to do with my time. I know how to manage my time. I know exactly what I want to be at the end of this life. Because that's it. At the end of this life, all you're going to just be is a story in memories. Your friends could be telling... What stories do you want your friends to tell about you? Do you want them to talk about how you went from nobody, went from absolutely dirt, to living in a mansion somewhere in the mountains in Uzbekistan or some shit? Or do you want them to say, yeah, we stay the same place all we like, but we got really drunk? Anybody could get fucking drunk. Not everybody could make it from dirt to gold. And I know it's not easy. Of course it's not easy. If it was easy, everybody would have do it. But you have to manage your time properly and fight yourself and get out of your comfort zone and discipline yourself into knowing what you want to do, how you want to go about doing it, and curating the people around you to help you go and do it. Because who else are you gonna call except for your boys? You can't call anybody. You can't call some random stranger in the middle of a fight and be like, help, help, he's kicking my ass. No, you call your friends. You call somebody when you're in trouble. You call immediately. If I get in trouble somewhere later on in life, and me and my brother both have cars, valid driver's license, etc., etc. If I get into some kind of trouble immediately, and I have full trust he will do this, Brian, here's the location. Bring the AK. We go and do this immediately. You're going to need friends that have your back like that. Not idiots that are going to say, well, yeah, cool, but remember last week what you do to me? So far. That is not your friends. They're just asshole who want your money to go and drink rum, and then they go bite you in your back after. I know people, good-hearted people, I refuse to disclose the name, but good-hearted people who used to be around people like that. Every time this man get money, every time he get a paycheck, he just call on you little stupid friends, and he just tell them, yeah, we drinking tonight. By the end of a month's pay, by the end of the weekend, it's completely done or gone. And I keep telling him, stop being with those kind of people because they don't have your best interest at heart. Hell, even when he tried to stop smoking, I was still smoking when he tried to stop. I went away because I did not want him to breathe in that smoke. And I've only known him for a few months, but I still respect his choice. And I still know that he wanted to stop. But no, he friends that he's known for years, they just go up to him and they just go up to him and they do this. Yes, man, and that I could understand like a little bit of jesting, a little bit of toying around and thing, but don't put it to that limit where you just edge him into saying, all right, never mind, I quit doing that, give me a cigarette. Don't be that kind of person that you see somebody trying to quit a bad habit and you just egging them straight back into it for the sake of a joke. Because even up to today, he still hasn't quit. I don't know what's going on with that story. But best wishes to him. Common denominator is manage your time wisely, curate the people who you're around, see what you want to be in life, see what you want to do in life, and you don't exactly have any time to waste. I'll see you in the next video. I really hope this rant or whatever made at least a few people realize who they want to be around, who they are around, who have the best interests in heart, and the people that actually cares. Because a lot of people, they would say they care, they probably just don't. They probably just want your money, just want the rum, just want the fun times whenever you are available, and then when you have nothing, they're gonna bite you in the back and say no. So look at who you're there around, and then sort out yourself to see who you want to be, and curate accordingly. Because nothing in life is anybody else's fault except yours, because only you could drive your life the way you want it to. I really hope this helps somebody, at least anybody, at least one person, even if it's one person, to get at least some form of motivation or inspiration to do the right thing instead of just wasting time all the time. I really hope it helps. Always remember, break the restraints of anything holding you back. I'll see you in the next video.